I put Renji from Bleach.
What?
Yep.
What? How can you hate Renji, dude?
Yo, welcome to another episode of Because Anime. Today we have a well, we're going over new animes because there's been a few this
bit
week.
recent, yeah.
Yeah, even more coming out this weekend/week. But yeah, we're gonna go over that first, and then we're gonna do some side character love. All right. What are our favorite like side characters more than the main character? Because we've done main characters, we've done villains. Now we're gonna tell you all about the
Gotta
best
have the
side
trifecta.
characters. Yes, the best side characters. In anime. Now, obviously, we're not going to name all of them. We just got a short list of what comes to mind and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we want to dive into some. We're going to do 2 or 3 ones that annoy us.
Yeah.
As well for side characters.
Has to be some balance over there also.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, let's talk about what we've been watching. The new stuff. That is coming out right now. Aries, you want to go first?
Yeah, actually, this week I haven't watched a lot, especially after last week. I took a step back with anime.
I would take a little break after.
Yeah, but there's some really good series this season. I have a lot of them wanna get to. But the one that I had probably the most fun as a new series, sequel, was just the first episode of MASHLE, honestly. This was super fun. Yep. I was giggling, laughing the entire episode. The comedy was there. I like the main character, the relationship between him and his adoptive father. And I'm intrigued with the series. I've seen some memes, some random things with it. I only had one spoiler with the lines they have on their face. It's something very minor there, but I went fully blind into it, and I just want more of this Giga Chad with Harry Potter universe. Yeah. It's like Asta from Black Clover, One Punch Man, and Mob Psycho kind of fused together, and then you have Mash, the main character.
Yeah,
from this series.
No, I very much enjoyed it. Opening was awesome too. Ending song is great too. But yeah, no, I agree with you. It's definitely reminds me of like One Punch Man / Harry Potter mix bundle there. But yeah, no, even I even like the little serious part it had in there too with like the family dynamic between him and his dad or whatever, you know.
I'm thinking a bit with his history there with Regro, I think was the name of the adoptive father, seeing how his life was. Everybody kept putting him down, you're useless, you can't do anything. And them kind of saving each other at that point when they met there together. Him as a baby Mash and Regro in his lowest point in life.
Yeah, I mean this is totally up your alley too. With
yeah, exactly. I love this type of series. I was grinning the entire episode.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's really good. I thought it was great. The first, the music's great. Animation's pretty great. I like the style of it. And yeah, the story seems pretty interesting. I don't know anything about, so I don't know the scars or anything, or I don't know if they're scars, whatever. The lines.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They kind of alluded a bit to it in the first episode, what exactly it means.
Yeah, a little bit. They didn't really say why, but I don't know if they make them or... I mean, they kind of told a little bit about it, but...
Yeah, if you don't have it, you can't use magic. That's what they said in episode 1.
Yeah. So, yeah, they seem like they just erase them or whatever, or something like that, but overall, it's really good, though. I highly recommend if you like...
yeah, please.
If you're looking for something goofy, I don't know, it might be somewhat serious.
It has some serious elements from what we've seen there, but it seems it's leaning a bit more into the comedy side of things. At least in episode 1, we don't know later on.
Yeah, we have no idea later on. But first impressions, definitely good. It's just fun. Again, it's like a really fun series, I feel like. But yeah, I mean, this Giga Chad in a Harry Potter world that is just like insanely strong. But doesn't use any magic, so but yeah, first impressions really good. I'm excited. I can't wait for my wife to watch it. So
I think they said it's gonna be like 24 episodes, so we're gonna have quite a bit of it. if I remember
I always
correctly.
wonder, like, when new series come out, it's like, well, how much manga content, or how long, how far are they? You know,
Yeah, how
because
much are they
I'm
gonna
always
adapt in the
curious.
story and everything?
Yeah, because like for instance, Ranking of Kings, we got all the way caught up to
Yeah, even
after
the,
season one, and then same thing with Made in Abyss. Like we're all the way caught, so we have a ways to wait. So I don't know because I don't keep up with manga,
and
so I have
then
no idea how far.
at the same time there are some series that have a mountain of content and they
Yeah,
don't get season 2, which just drives me insane sometimes.
yeah, yeah. Like No Game No Life. All right,
That's not real. There's no more No Game No Life.
I sound like a broken record, but man,
And for
I'm really
me,
bummed out.
I want Mondaiji more than No Game No Life. Problem children are coming from another world. Kind of the same concept, but more fighting.
Hmm. I haven't watched that one, but I've been wanting No Game No Life for a long,
Yeah,
long time.
everybody. But hey,
I thought there was hope with the movie,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they just baited.
The
They
movie, and
baited.
also considering that Devil is a part-timer, somehow got a season 2.
Yeah.
Why not No
Uh,
Game No Life? What's happening there? And also Bleach
I don't
coming
know.
back now. A lot of
Yeah,
series are kind of
Bleach.
getting
Hey,
revived.
maybe it takes 10, 15, 20 years. Well, hey,
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm
Maybe.
gonna have it in my will. Hey, grandchildren, watch No Game No Life for me, season 2.
Yes, please,
At some
please.
point on my gravestone. He's waiting for
Hey,
No Game No Life.
we'll be the two old guys on episode I don't know 2000 or 5000 because anime's still complaining that there's no Game No Life
Yep.
when we're
Back
80
in
years
my
old.
day, there was this series.
Yes, yes.
But
We'll
yeah,
let it go. But yeah, Mashville, good. What else did you watch?
MASHLE, and also from last week already talked a bit about Hell's Paradise is really good, especially from first episode. Got me very interested into it.
Hmm.
Episode 2 I also caught up with it, which kind of liked more than episode 1, honestly. Especially the dynamic between the characters, just showing a bit more about them, their history, their relationship. They're building up quite a lot. Where I'm sure pretty much everybody is following Hell's Paradise, one of the most known series from this season.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype before this one came out,
Yeah,
and I like
everywhere.
the first one. I haven't seen episode 2 yet. I think it just
Mhm.
came out. I don't know
Yeah,
when it comes out time wise. But because that happened to me with Vinland. I thought Vinland was out, but it was too early. I had no, I don't know the time. I know what day it comes out on, but I have no idea what the time
yeah.
frame is when they release the episode. I have no idea.
I started keeping track on series I do videos on this time,
Okay.
last time, and this is one of
Yeah.
the series. Yeah.
Well, Aries here is with his YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. He does episode, so he's crazy. All right, so that's a lot. But no, it's great. It's fun. But yeah, no, Hell's Paradise. I talked about it last week, but I don't have anything new on it
Yeah,
except
yeah.
for I enjoyed that first episode. I'm excited to see episode 2.
You
So,
should. And you? What else besides this two?
Doctor Stone.
Oh
Doctor
yeah,
Stone was the one that we caught up on.
when you told me you watched Doctor Stone, I was like, oh yeah, true. Doctor Stone is also coming out, and I saw there's
Yep,
the special episode, and I highly recommend everybody, if you haven't seen the special
yep,
episode before season 3, watch it, because season
it's a
3
must.
picks up directly, like it's 1
Yeah,
second directly from the way the special episode ended, so you have
and
to watch it.
I think it's almost an hour long
Yeah, it's
episode.
54
So
minutes
almost,
something, yeah, somewhere around there.
yeah, it's
Like 2
almost 3
episodes to be.
episodes. Yeah, two and a half ish.
Mm,
But yeah, you have to watch it. Otherwise, you're
yeah,
gonna be really
definitely.
confused when you start season 3, which
It's
that
you
probably
have
has happened to a few
this
people.
new character suddenly there in season 3, and without the special, you're not gonna understand anything.
Yeah, you have no idea. You're like, who is this character? What are they trying to do? Where are they going? Like
Yeah,
what? But my impressions of the special episode and the new episode, I really enjoyed. I
yeah,
really
me
like
too.
Doctor Stone.
I
I
love
learned,
Doctor Stone. Yeah,
yeah, I love like the layout, how they think, and like what they're gonna do and stuff, and their mission, and
I don't know.
all
It
the
just
different personalities.
puts me in such a good mood. Every time I'm
Yeah,
watching Doctor, I'm just grinning. They're just, yes, give me more. Of course, it's exaggerated. It has this and that, but I'm
yeah.
just sitting there like a kid in school learning his first 2 plus 2 is equals 5, whatever you wanna call it.
While
I'm
even
just
learning stuff
grinning.
I didn't even know about, like
Yeah,
making
actual
a
serious things.
balloon, like oh, that's how they make a balloon. Okay, interesting. So with the hemp and stuff like that, I was like, okay, interesting.
And
But it's cool how like it's like civilization, but like how they
building everything, trying to get it back.
But they got our brains today back in a brand new world, you know, and it's very interesting, very cool. Well, Senku, he's a genius. But...
Yeah, Senku's he's an overpowered main character with his mind. It's not about fighting, but in that world, his mind is more powerful than somebody's muscles, which already had in season 2 there.
Which is interesting because like now we don't have the conflict or whatever, but now we have a new challenge ahead.
Yeah, the Great Pirate Age is starting again. One Piece episode, it felt a bit.
Yeah. That's why they're gonna go find the One Piece. That's what I was saying when I was watching it. It's like, oh, they're gonna go find the One Piece. Okay.
And I really like the new character Ryusui. Honestly, he's very greedy, but this is my type of greed that I like. There's that goblin greed type of, I want everything for me, just gonna have it. But he wants, of course, for himself also, but he really cares about everybody else, especially there's those slow scenes when you see the reality of what everybody has been through with the world going to shit, people dying out of starvation, and him, I want all of the food in the world for me, but for everybody also. And that's the type of greed that I like, not just greed for selfish reasons.
Yeah, he's funny too. I like how they were trying to do like the currency and stuff too. And
the mini games in the background pulling each other.
Trying to do the supply and demand and stuff, and I thought it was really funny. But yeah, overall it was really good. I love Dr. Stone. Highly recommend if you haven't even watched it yet. Please. You just like want a fun kind of like, I don't know, it's just fun series where you learn a bunch of science.
You learn something and just an interesting
concept. Who knew science could be really fun? Yeah.
This is the type of things that you should show kids in school. Like, get them into science, get them invested, get them to like it, instead of random PowerPoint presentation where it's robotic, everything, and everybody falls asleep, and you wonder why they don't pay attention in school.
That's why I said if I had this back in my science class, I
would have loved science.
Yeah, I would have paid a lot more attention. But it wasn't cool back then. Anime wasn't cool back then. No,
anime. You're getting bullied for watching anime.
Unless you watch DBZ, then you're like kind of on the line, but kind of respect it. You know,
they didn't even know what DBZ was at that, or at least I didn't know as a kid. I didn't know. Hey, that's an anime.
I'm talking about like high school time for me, but like DBZ was the only thing I heard. Like if it was anime, you mentioned anime, it was DBZ.
Yeah,
nothing else existed. So I could try to talk about different anime. No,
there's only one. Highlander style.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, definitely really watch Dr. Stone. I really love the series. Super fun.
And then the only other thing that I watched that's new this week, because I'm working on Buddy Daddies, I'm really close to finishing that one. Is the Konosuba series, the Megumin.
I didn't watch the first episode.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
I heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's Konosuba still. That's still the same style, Megumin. But it's the story about what got her interested in explosion magic. So I didn't know. I went in blind. I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't read anything about it or anything. So I'm like, I don't know. I just know it's a side story. And I'm like, okay, so where are we fitting this in? So yeah, right off the bat, you get where she got the idea of explosion magic. And then it's about her life going into the school in her town or whatever. And yeah, it's really great. And then the parents, I love the parents. They're funny. I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie of Konosuba, which
please do yourself a favor and watch the movie.
it's really, really funny because you'd already know these characters if you watch the movie.
Yeah, you're used to them if you watch them.
So you get like a little piece of that. But yeah, so far really good. It was really funny. I like Megumin as a character. I think she's really, really funny. And then these other new characters that are coming in too are pretty good so far as well. So.
Which is
animation's great. So
your favorite girl from Konosuba?
Darkness.
Finally somebody cultured. Darkness and Whiz for me. Those two girls.
They're all pretty good, but I like Darkness the most. Maybe it's because I'm the blonde, so I don't know. But I like Darkness.
It's about the blondes.
Yeah, yeah. I married a blonde. All right. No, I think Darkness is funny as hell, and
Yeah, I agree completely. Just her
her character is
personality,
it's just
everything.
absolutely ridiculous. So absolutely ridiculous with
And I can't wait also for Konosuba season 3, which don't really have a lot of
yes.
information about.
I'm guessing it's towards the end of the year. It's supposed to come out this year. They announced it was supposed to come out this year, but
We'll see.
they haven't got a date.
We'll see.
Speaking of dates, Shield Hero got announced.
Oh yeah. Shield Hero
It's going to be in
season 3.
October.
Yeah, October. They said October.
Yeah,
hopefully they
cool.
stick to that, because of course we've already had so many delays, but also just Shield Hero got a lot of delays because it hit right around COVID, and then everything got pushed.
COVID time, I think. I think this one should be fine. But
I hope they do a better job than season 2.
Yeah, season 2 started off slow, but I liked it towards the
it got better, but like 5 episodes. If I was even doing videos on it, 5-ish episodes around there was whatever. Even the CGI was bad with the tortoise. I hope they improve in season 3.
But they had a character that uses the fishing pole as a main weapon, and I'm totally down with that.
Yeah, she was the best part in season 2 as a new character. She was really fun. I like her history, her
I love
personality.
characters that use fishing poles as a weapon, alright?
It always takes me back with Yu Hakusho. There's in the Dark Tournament arc, there's that one character that was using the fishing pole.
Oh, even Hunter x Hunter with Gon at the beginning.
Yeah, at the beginning him, but
using the fish pole to steal the tags, man. But yeah, no. But yeah, I'm excited for Shield Hero more of that. I was just bringing up because they're still announcing series that there's still series that are scheduled for this year. Yeah, but they haven't had a release date yet, because I don't even think Tower of God has a release date yet, even though it says it's supposed to come out this year.
I don't think it has a release date.
Yeah, it's to be determined. And did Solo Leveling get one?
2024 though, so not even this year.
No, so they delayed it. That one.
Yeah. We only got the visual and a small teaser with Solo Leveling, and them changing the names for whatever reason.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm excited. The other thing was your favorite anime from the winter season.
Spy Classroom is getting. I knew it was gonna get more, but.
Hey, that even got a season 2, and No Game No Life here hasn't had a season 2. So
maybe people like Spy Classroom more, and I'm completely wrong that it's a bad anime.
Maybe.
I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. You guys like Spy Classroom more?
I don't know. I'll have to watch it. So I think that one's on High Dive as well. So, but yeah, is there anything else that I wanted to mention? I don't think so. I think there wasn't too much news in the anime world.
News, yeah.
Just new series starting. We do have Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer, but we're probably gonna talk about it next episode.
Yeah. Is it gonna be a recap-ish?
They said it's gonna be 1 hour, so we're probably not gonna get the recap. Because even the way they milked it again, they released this movie. They took the last 2 episodes from season 2 and the 1 hour that we have right now with episode 1. So that's how they made the movie. It's gonna be on 1 hour special, the same way that season 1 started. Season 2.
Yeah. I thought, I think you're right with the hour episode.
Yeah, it's already confirmed it's gonna be around 1 hour.
Yeah, I just looked 1 hour special. So the last 20 minutes maybe we get the episode.
No, 1 hour, no recap. Just
no
full
recap.
Yes.
Full. There's definitely gonna be a recap. There's no way. No, I'm just kidding.
Enjoy recaps then.
They like the recaps.
I want to rewatch Demon Slayer I don't know, a couple months ago or something like that.
Yeah, the movie theater. Did you go to the movie theater?
No. I'm not gonna pay for recap / half a movie, whatever. I'm just gonna wait. It's I could have seen it 2 weeks ago. What was the reason to? I just rewatched season 2, not.
I was gonna say Even Zero starts tomorrow as well.
Finally, because it was in this limbo. Some French company got the rights to stream it and nobody knew anything. Where are you gonna see it? Here in the West? I don't speak French. What am I gonna do? Gonna wait for fan subs, move to Japan, and then finally Crunchyroll announced like a few days after we knew the French company got it that they're gonna stream it.
Yeah. Then I'm curious, do you know anything about, I was gonna actually ask you, what's with Ranking and King's here? Because people are calling it a side story.
Yes, it's a side story. It's not a sequel.
So is it actually new content though?
It's newish in a way, but it's not a continuation like season 2.
Okay. So, but I should probably still watch it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it also, but I don't think I'm gonna watch it week to week.
I didn't know if it was actually gonna be new stuff, but I wanted to ask you the only other thing I wanted to mention that I almost forgot. What did you think with Dr. Stone using Minecraft?
I liked it, but
I thought it was fun. I mean, I'm guessing the author is maybe it's Minecraft fan.
It was a nice nod there, and cool.
Yeah, I think it worked. I was just like, wait, is this Minecraft?
Yeah, well, that was I actually forgot. Good thing you mentioned it. The Minecraft.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I forgot about that. They did Minecraft.
It was a fun thing, like a nice thing they did there.
Yeah, no, it worked. It just like took me off guard. I was like,
yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, okay, Minecraft, this works, fits perfect. Okay, nice.
Yeah,
really fit with the theme of the episode, and the timing was really good there.
Yeah. So, should we get into our side characters? What we love?
Yes.
What side characters we love?
Side supporting that they steal the show from the main character. So.
Yeah.
I think we're probably gonna have some similarities. A few of them we don't know each other's list.
I would think so.
But I think I have one that I like a lot, but I think he's also the most problematic supporting character overall from everything that we've seen so far. Not that I hate him, I really like him quite a lot, but I think he poses quite big problems for the series.
Okay. I just wrote down the ones that I like more than the main character of the series is kind of what I was going for. Yeah. So just so people know listening, that's what I went with. So do you want to go first?
Sure, unless you want to do it, I'm fine.
Oh yeah, you can go.
Okay, let's start with the problematic one, probably the big one. One of my favorite characters overall, not just here. Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, I have him on my list too, so we can talk about it.
Okay, perfect. I knew he was gonna be here. Now, honestly, I just think he steals the show. Every time he's on screen, you kind of forget there's a main character or any other character that you have there.
Especially the one episode.
Yeah, he's overpowered. He looks great. The personality is there. The comedic, the serious thing.
Best eyes in anime.
Yeah, he looks gorgeous. I'm questioning my sexuality over Gojo,
which took me off guard.
Yeah, I didn't expect that when we finally saw it. I think it was around episode 7 in season 1 when they finally revealed his eyes. Okay, I lost myself in his eyes. I can understand that there. But
there might be an old episode here where I talk about that, but it was definitely a surprising factor.
And he's just awesome. And even his powers, the fighting, everything that was happening with him. Yeah. Probably the strongest character in the universe. And this is part of the problem, which I think is very problematic. And this is also from the author of the series, Gege Agutami. I think she or he said, I'm sorry if I'm misremembering, she hates him.
As writing about him because she or he made too OP.
Yeah, because what do you do with a character like this? You kind of drive yourself in a corner.
Well, because kind of reminds me of
he can solve every problem when you have him on screen.
Yeah, that reminds me of like Boruto situation. Like that's such a hard way to write a story.
Yeah.
With OP characters that are in your universe still.
He's such an awesome character, but the way it was handled here is much better than Boruto. I don't want to get into me ranting about Boruto
I'm not saying, but it just reminds me of the situation. As like writing wise, it's like, okay, how do you...
I could fix Boruto very easy if they did it.
Oh, well, that was weird. I've never seen that. We're good though.
But yeah, now... with Gojo here, I have a spoiler with how they handle it. I'm not gonna mention it here. What happened with him. It's much better than Boruto, not even close.
Yeah.
But this is why I think I love him. Again, one of my favorite characters overall. But it's a very good point. Him being in the universe of Jujutsu Kaisen blocks everything else, because how is Yuji gonna solve problems if, hey, I'm gonna call Gojo?
Yeah.
And pretty much
got him on speed dial.
Every time we've seen Gojo on screen, of course, he took care of the enemy in episode 1. He was fighting Jugo. After that, in episode 20, I think it was Minami. We had him in the movie also. Now season 2 it's starting, which is gonna be focused on Gojo and his backstory a bit. But
very excited for season 2.
Every time after he took care of that enemy in front of him, there's something that, hey, you can't be here. We had the pillar, the barrier. He has to go over here. They're distracting him even in the movie to keep him focused in that spot. Always something to keep him away from the main focus of the story.
It's kind of a fun thing. I mean, not for the enemies, of course, but like it's an interesting situation to put yourself into. It's like, okay, what do I do with this character? Like, how do we get him away and actually do something?
This is literally suffering from success with Gojo.
Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know why, but I got like the boys thought in my head for some reason, where the main characters are humans, and they're going up against these, Superman and Goliath, situations where they have to, like, the way they have to take care of it and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just thinking like the enemy so like Homelander is Gojo, like how do we take care of this dude? How do we get him away and then we attack or whatever, like,
it's a very tough situation to be, especially as a writer, when you have a character like this. But I just love Gojo. I think he steals the show every time he's on screen. Everybody's losing their minds, dropping their pants down, just Gojo. And I understand it.
Yeah.
But also
I like MAGI a lot too in this show.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen has amazing characters. Just even the waifus, the girls, the other characters,
I would go Gojo and Maki for me.
It's I don't know, it's very hard for me. I like Mei, the girl with the money. Maki, I like her. Also Nobara.
I actually like the Hammer Girl. At first, I was like,
Yeah, Nobara.
Wasn't too big of her, but towards the end of the season 1, I liked her a lot more.
It's amazing. It has so many good characters in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Even the main character is good too.
He has his moments, but I don't know. Maybe later on into the story, we kind of don't know anything about him. This is why I think it's very hard.
I think he's just I think he's just a fun character. Not my favorite, but he's just a fun character to be around with and stuff like that. So,
but I want to find out more about him, his backstory, his history, everything. We don't know it already in season 2, and who is Yuji. Because he has that superpower, besides the curse, the power system in the story. Where does that super strength come from? Who was his father? What was that promise in episode 1? What happened there? We don't have any answers.
I had a theory about that, but now I don't remember. Oh, I was thinking, oh God, it's been so long since I watched it. I was thinking something that his grandfather might be tied with like Maki's clan or something like that. I think it was my theory behind that.
Or maybe the other clans, because there are like 3 clans that were the top clans or something like that, if I remember correctly. Or maybe him being a descendant of Sukuna, that's why they're a bit compatible. And even Sukuna,
it's been a few years, so I don't remember exactly, but I think that was my theory that I came up with. That maybe that was that.
Even Sukuna, every time he's on screen, he steals the show. Same things as Gojo. And kind of we had Kurama in Naruto. I also have here with Bleach White, the Hollow Ichigo that we have, kind of similarities between them. Sukuna now in Jujutsu Kaisen. Of course, Jujutsu Kaisen took a lot of inspiration from Bleach and other series.
Yeah, it definitely has a Bleach vibe too.
Yeah, and that's why you have these type of characters that have this charisma, even though they're villains or anti-heroes or kind of a supporting character for the main character. You have them on screen, you forget that there's a main character.
Yep, Gojo takes him in.
Yeah, he definitely does. Yeah.
All right, we'll
take a next.
We want to go to Bleach. Kenpachi, my boy.
Yeah, me too. I have him here. I love Zaraki Kenpachi. That's why.
Best character.
I love him. I love him so much. And even more, even with Bleach coming back now in season 2 was amazing.
Yes, I still want to see his Bankai, so very excited.
Yeah, you're gonna
I've been
like
waiting
it.
for a
You're
very
gonna
long
like it. You're
time.
gonna like it. I know his Bankai. I know a lot of the Bankais from the manga, but yeah, you're
Mhm.
gonna love it.
Yes, I love Kenpachi every time he's on. I was like, all right, this is awesome. Like
Yes.
I'm very excited. I yeah, Kenpachi's the man. So
Do you see
I
him?
still want to know more about the little girl. Hopefully, we get to know more about her.
Yoruichi,
But
yeah. You're
yeah,
gonna find out. You're gonna find out. I can't say
so
because I already know about her. Yeah.
yeah, you know. But I'm just saying in general, like, I just know I know some spoilers of Bleach because like I just never thought maybe it would
Mm-hmm.
ever come back. So
Nobody. A lot of people
um
are like, yeah, yeah.
like I know like some of the ending spoilers, but not like the whole battles and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
me
I
too. I
actually
have
don't know.
very random spoilers. I don't know context for a lot of them. I know some Bankais because the way Bleach ended. I was
Yeah,
like, I haven't seen this guy's Bankai. Of course, I'm gonna look it up, but
yeah.
I don't know the twist, plots, and things like that.
But yes, Kenpachi's my boy.
Yeah,
So
and even me rewatching Bleach, just that fight with him and Noitora, they made such an awesome job with him. Just he didn't get a random power up. He didn't achieve Bankai. Nobody helped him there. We just get a flashback with his training with Yamamoto. Use two hands on your sword. This is all you need to do. Use two hands, and he won the fight. I was like, I love Zaraki.
yeah, I like when Kenpachi's like, I wear this eye patch so it could suck
Yeah, so
my
he can
energy.
just enjoy more fighting.
Yes, I want to fight. I know I'm OP, but I want to fight at your level. So let me
Let me
increase
bring
my level.
myself down. Yeah, and even now with Thousand Year Blood War arc, we got more backstory with him. His fight with
Yep.
Unohana, that was amazing. What they did there between those two characters. So yeah, Zaraki
Yes,
is
it was really good
definitely an
part.
amazing one.
All right, you go with another one.
Okay, I think we both have this one and probably talked about him quite a lot. Ashelad from Vinland Saga.
Oh, nice.
Now, overall, not just in Vinland Saga, I think he's
I don't have him
one.
actually on the list.
Oh, you don't?
No,
You like
I have a
Thorfinn?
I have Thorkel.
Oh, I love Torkel also. I love Torkel also. Don't
So,
get me wrong. Torkel is kind of very similar to
Aslan's a
Zaraki.
way better character, but like, who do I enjoy more? I just like
Yeah,
Thorkel.
yeah.
He's just absolutely
Torkel is
ridiculous.
my Zaraki in Vinland
You can
Saga. I
see
would
a
agree with that.
formula here
Yes.
with me, okay?
But
Like we already have Kenpachi, Gojo, and
with
now Thorkel I like. So like,
Ashelad, honestly, I just think he's
yes,
one of
he
the
is a
best
great character.
written characters in
Yes,
general, not just in Vinland Saga. Even more after the ending of season one, the influence that he has on the main character between them, that father-son relationship, even
he
though
does
it's
steal the
fucked up.
show,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
at the end. I
And
actually
the
think he
ending,
really steals.
just amazing ending that we had in season one, and people are missing out in Vinland Saga season two that they're not watching, and even more with
No, they'll be
with
back. We
Ashelad.
talked about this.
Yeah,
They'll be
yeah,
back.
but a lot of them dropped
They're-
it. I had a lot of conversation with people saying, "Hey, I don't like it because I like season one. There was action, but now they're not doing anything." And like, they are, but you're missing the point of season two.
Yeah. I would just recommend binging it if you don't want to watch.
Yes, this is probably better binged.
Yes. So
Even those scenes with Ashla, the nightmare scenes, they're just oof.
the feeling I have with the Vinland Saga is people will be back that are like
I hope so. I hope so.
I
Because
think the ending's gonna be
deserves
great
it.
because everyone says it's about to get wild.
Yes, it's ramping up a lot more right now.
And it's we're seeing the effects right now. It is starting to escalate things.
But I know
Pretty interesting.
it frustrates me a bit that people are complaining about season two. It for me, like, you're missing the point. You dance.
Yes, like we talked about it. Like me and Aries agree that like slow down moments have to pay off, and I guarantee you, Vinland Saga will pay off. It's okay. Yeah. Like the first season, yes, it was action packed. Every episode had something. It kept moving. I get it, but this is a much longer series. This is not
season one was just the prologue. You're watching now the actual story.
Yes,
basically season
this is
one
not
is
going to be
flashback.
even I wouldn't even say this is gonna be a 50 episode anime. This is probably gonna be like 100, maybe
I
200. I
hope
don't
it
even know.
gets a full
Oh, I think it
adaptation.
will. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm just saying, if
hope so.
it's
I
full
hope so.
adaptation, I think, because I think it's still going. It's been
Yeah,
going
the
since
manga is still releasing.
2005. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
going since 2005. So I think there's a lot of content. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna guess that there's quite a bit.
And
So
make sure you guys watch that interview that Gigak or Garnt did with the creator of Vinland Saga. Even the author called Ashlat cute.
yeah.
You can get some pretty good insight from that interview. But yeah, Ashlat is an awesome character, and Torkel also. Torkel.
Yeah, for me, Thorkel was just more enjoyment and more like
Yeah.
someone because Aslan is a character where like I hated him at the beginning and then kind of good. He's way better written character than Thorkel. Way
yeah,
better.
but Torkel is also more fun.
Thorkel's...
I agree with that sentiment.
Yes.
Torkel
it's
is
a
a lot more fun than Ashlat.
Yeah, it's just a different viewing. But yeah, he's my favorite character in Vinland Saga, Thorkel.
Well,
I'm sad we don't get in too much yet in season 2. But
we're probably gonna get more of him right now.
Yeah,
it's building up to that point. So, want to take the next one?
Yeah, who do I go with?
Let's see, I'm curious if I also have him here.
Should I go with this one? This might be a debate here.
Debate? Okay, go with that one.
I think it'd be kind of funny though.
Let's see.
So I think Mikasa's my favorite character in Attack on Titan.
Mikasa. No, for me it's Levi.
Yeah, that's totally fair too.
I mean,
I was like, I don't know, because even though I think Mikasa took a backseat towards the end though, compared to the first couple seasons where she was like all over.
Yeah,
because Levi kind of comes in and kind of takes over a bit. I like both of them a lot, but Mikasa's like, she was just so badass, and she is
hot, badass. So, she's very hot, especially now later after the time skip. Those abs, just neuron activation.
Yeah. I like the longer hair though. All right, so
yeah, she's very cute when she's in that vulnerable. We haven't really seen her in vulnerable state, embarrassed and blushing like that. Yes. Always very serious, stoic, no emotion. But at the same time, that's why I like her, but I like Levi more because she felt like a robot, which is she has a very good reason why she's like that. Her lack of emotion, considering her background. But every time she was on screen, she didn't have quite that much of a present in conversation, so to say. With her.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning, I thought like she had a lot of good moments.
Yes, at the beginning, but after that, she kind of.
Yeah, I think she kind of took a backseat a little bit with other characters coming in, and.
But she's awesome.
I don't know. I fell in love with her at the beginning, and I was stuck. So. She's my favorite in Attack on Titan. Levi is awesome too. There's a lot of awesome characters in Attack on Titan.
There's really good characters, especially right now that we got so much backstory, so much more understanding with Attack on Titan, considering we didn't know anything in the
Potato
first few
Girl
seasons.
A lot. All right.
Yeah, Sasha and that one hurt. I still hate Gabi about it.
Yes.
The scenes that we have, and they kept twisting the wound with Sasha in that season. One flashback here, one tear here, one there. Every episode there's one that scene that reminded you of her.
They took the fun out of Attack on Titan with her.
Yeah, yeah, true. That's a very good point. She was the fun.
She was the fun.
Yeah.
I was very upset about that episode.
Me too. I hate Gabi so much for what she did, but at the same time, she's a really good written character. I understand why she did what she did, but at the same time, I want to slap her to Narnia. Sasha over Gabi, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, really good choice with Mikasa there.
Yeah, I like Mikasa a lot.
So, let's see. Anything else you want to say about her?
Nope, I'm good on that one.
Okay, we have, let me see, a more recent one right now, which I think we talked a bit about it. Mikey from Tokyo Revengers.
Oh yeah, I got Mikey here too.
Awesome. Now, I've said this quite a lot of times. I think the weakest part in Tokyo Revengers is the main character. Besides, of course, there's plot issues and things like that. I can have my suspension of disbelief with things like that, but Takemichi is a really weak main character. Of course, he has his moments when he stands up for what he believes in. I love him for that. He changes people and has a huge influence on the gang, on the other characters. But every time Mikey is on screen, you forget everything else. Mikey shows up, you're like, yes, this is the Mikey show. There's no more Takemichi crying. There's no more random.
He's that character, like,
he's the show.
What is he gonna do next? Because you don't know. Yeah. He's kind of an unpredictable character. He's gone both ways on different things.
Yeah, and even more after with the way season 2 ended, right? Even that scene at the end, he was there. He stole the show. He had the few minutes at the end. I forgot about Takemichi.
No, Mikey's awesome. I really like what's his name? The tall guy,
Draken.
Yeah, Draken. Yeah, I like him a lot too.
Yeah,
but
the
Mikey
best combo
is the best one.
Episode,
yeah. Mikey's more interesting than Draco, but I do like Draco a lot too. But
yeah, and even
Mikey's
now, Chifuru was awesome in season 2.
Yep.
He instantly believed Takemichi. He supported him. He was there, even though he's kind of had both of them.
He's an idiot too.
Yeah, I had both of them, one brain cell together. They kind of form one functional one. But yeah, awesome.
They work together.
They have really good characters in Tokyo Revengers, but I wish the main character was a bit better. I don't want him to be, hey, I'm gonna fight everybody. Suddenly he grows, becomes Super Saiyan in Tokyo Revenger and beats everything, but get your shit a bit together more, Takemichi, especially with the competition that you have with Mikey there. So, wanna take the next one?
Yeah. So we talked about it a little bit earlier, but Darkness from Konosuba.
Oh, that high with Darkness. I love Darkness also. Yeah.
She's my favorite character.
But I do like Kazuma also. That's why it's hard for me. I like Kazuma in Konosuba.
Yeah, he's great too. I actually like all of them, but Darkness has been my favorite. I think every time she makes me laugh, every time she's on screen, just the stupid thing that she does. Still, I loved when they were so excited that he thought that he got like this OP player with her.
Yeah, and when he found out,
I found out what she's like. He's like, what in the world? And even so she makes me laugh a lot, and I like her character a lot. And they're all great.
That arc with her family, when we found out her real name with La Latina, just how fun she is when you have her embarrassed and everything. Her mind, how she goes to those interesting hobby that she has.
Yeah, she's got an interesting hobby, that's for sure.
But
that's not why I picked her. All right, everyone. I want to hear the comments.
Of course. Sure. But yeah,
she's a paladin. All right, I like paladins.
For the light. This is in my Christian anime. I don't want anything.
It's kind of funny. She's kind of like the opposite of Bofuri.
True, very true.
Bofuri didn't want to get hit or didn't want to get hurt.
Or maybe
she wants to get hurt.
Maybe she's adult Maple. You never know how people change.
Maple over there. So.
Yeah, I do have to catch up also with Bofuri. I think there's one more episode.
Me too. I'm a couple episodes behind, but I'm kind of waiting until it's finished.
Me too. I'm gonna.
But I'm like on episode 8.
I stopped at 6 when they had that first delay, then it came back, then another delay. So I said, I'm just gonna wait, same as with Nier and Misfit. I'm not gonna bother until they're fully.
Yeah, still waiting for Nier.
Well, yeah, Darkness, awesome character. Can't wait for more Konosuba. Let's see what we have here. Okay, one of my favorite characters in anime in general, Gilgamesh from Fate. I love this dude. I always like this type of character. Arrogant, but he can also back it up every time he's on screen. Yes, it's the Gilgamesh show. His history, his personality, his power, his design. I just love him. Simply my favorite character in Fate. And makes it even easier because I kind of don't like Amiya as a main character in Fate. Quite...
I like Gilgamesh a lot too.
I wouldn't say I hate Amiya, but I don't like him. Then Gilgamesh is just awesome, and I wish there were more content with Gilgamesh.
Even though I was so upset about Gilgamesh with Fate Grand Order, I still think Gilgamesh was better than the main character in that one too.
I mean,
So,
that's a very low bar with the main
I
character in
know.
Grand Order.
I'm saying even if Gilgamesh's worse was still
No, he's
better
not worse. We already had that conversation.
no,
He was
no,
awesome in Grand Order.
No, he's awful in Grand Order.
No,
he's
no, you're
awesome in
completely wrong.
Zero. No, he's awesome in the other ones.
In
The
Zero,
Grand
yeah.
Order. Which one's the weakest one? Grand Order by far.
Okay, sure, if it's by far the weakest one, but he still has the beginning there. We actually see him when he was still alive compared to when he became a spirit.
Yeah, but what's your most enjoyment? Definitely not Grand Order. There's no way. Out of Gilgamesh.
I mean, sure, I like Zero more, but I don't dislike Grand Order. That one doesn't exclude the other. It's not one or the other for me. I like both of them.
I would say this: Grand Order definitely the lowest for Gilgamesh times. Highest,
I don't know
Zero.
which one I would put lowest. Like, I hate the ending in Unlimited Blade Works because of that.
Yeah, but Gilgamesh was still awesome in
it, he was awesome, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's still cool as hell.
Which is your favorite Fate?
Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh yeah, I think for me it's Fate Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then Gilgamesh it would probably, awesome. I think it would go Zero, then Apocrypha.
I don't know what.
Even though I think Mordred is my favorite Fate character.
Mordred.
Of all
I like Tomboys. I
really like.
Yeah, she's awesome. Mordred.
I love Mordred a lot.
Karna was awesome in Apocrypha. There's a lot
she's
really
kind of the main character. I don't know. That Fate Apocrypha can. I don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of main characters in Apocrypha. Yeah.
Yeah, because Fate's like a battle royale, and they're kind of. I don't know.
There's so many good designs in Fate, and I would agree. Even the main character in Fate is still the weakest part of Fate.
Yeah, even though I did like Fate Apocryphas with Mordred.
Yeah,
Servant. I thought he was actually pretty cool. I can't remember his name, but he did like he was kind of like a necromancer kind of, yeah. But yeah,
their dynamic was really fun. Them together there.
Yeah.
I wish more Mordred was in anime because we haven't really gotten a lot of Mordred.
She was in Grand Order as well, though.
Yeah,
the
but
movie.
Not a lot.
No, but I was still cool to see though. I was excited.
I have to watch all of the movies also. Yeah.
All right, my turn. Yo, I'm gonna give it to Economy from Gurren Lagann, my boy.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree there.
Stole the show for the first half.
Well, not even the first half was like spoilers here. 6 episodes.
Still, I know the exact episode.
Okay, 6, 8 episodes. They're not even 10 episodes.
It's 8, but yes.
But yeah, he definitely stole the show. You feel like
upset.
He is the main character. He is the main character. You have him. Yes, this is gonna be the main character.
Man.
Believe in the me that believes in you. And then
it hits the heavens.
Then it hits you. Yeah, he's an awesome character. Yeah,
I was so mad. But yes, Gurren Lagann, man.
Probably one of the best parts of Gurren Lagann with him.
Yes, he did not care. He was like, I didn't care. I'm not afraid of anything.
Such an honest,
the ego
and
was there.
Character.
The fun was there. Yeah, I mean, like it was great. But yes, he stole the show.
He definitely did,
and left a mark. For sure.
Yeah, I was about to say he left a mark and probably the most influential character in the series.
Yes.
Because without him, Simon wouldn't have gotten to those heights if he hadn't met Kanima. So.
And I love one of my favorite scenes, if you guys watch Gurren Lagann, is one of the ending scenes. It's when they all go in like the sleep haze or whatever, and he comes into the dreams or whatever. And that's one of my favorite moments. I love that part so much.
I should rewatch Gurren Lagann. It's been way too long.
So good. And then roll, fight the power. You know what song I'm talking about. All right. So I love it, man. I love it. So
yeah. Good, really, really good choice with Kanima.
Yeah.
So let's see what we have here. Okay, an easy one. Demon Slayer, The Pillars.
Ooh.
The Pillars. The Hashira from Demon Slayers.
Oh, see, I have Borgai in here.
Borgai, Yoshino, what was his
I can't remember his name. It's like it starts with an I.
Inosuke,
yeah. I couldn't think of it, so I put Borgai.
I like The Pillars, honestly, a lot more.
Oh, I like Borgai.
What was the
but
first...
again, that's my formula. Yeah. I like Thorkel. I like the boar guy.
What was that
Very
guy's name in
personality.
first season?
I like the his blades too. They're like all cut in and stuff.
Gyu from first season when he was the water Hashira, he still is. Then we had in the movie Rengoku was just awesome. He made that movie worth it. The final hour of Mugen Train.
I actually liked season 2 guy more. Tengen.
Yeah. He's
I liked him
really,
actually
really
more than Rengoku. All right, I know that's going to be maybe a hot take. I don't know, but I enjoyed him more than
I wouldn't say
like
more.
enjoyment wise.
Yeah, I like
they're different characters.
I
for
like
sure.
both of them for different reasons.
Yes.
Depends what mood I'm in, because they're awesome. That's why I think the pillars just steal the show.
I was more attached. I was more attached to him.
For fun, yes, but for an emotional connection, I got more connected with Rengoku, especially with his end there. Because with Tengen was, simply fun, but with Rengoku I connected a bit more.
Yeah, I just think I enjoyed more fun with that. That's
and even
not saying Rengoku was bad. I thought he was cool.
I got it. And Shinobu, she's really, really hot. I like that type of personality with her there, and even more after we find out her backstory. I have a lot of spoilers with
Demon Slayer. I have no idea, so I'm excited to see.
Yeah, but they're awesome. For me, they just steal the show every time they're on screen. Tanjiro, he's a good, decent main character. I like that how much he believes in people, but he feels a bit generic, honestly, as a main character. I wouldn't say, yes, I like him, he's really awesome. He has his moments, of course, when he does something epic there, yes, sure. But overall...
I like him more, I like Tanjiro more than the lightning guy.
Oh, that's a bait. Who likes the lightning guy? That's like...
Yeah, there's some people that do, but me, I
it's harder to find people that like him.
I would probably put him as one of my don't likes and like annoying characters.
Yeah, I would agree. When he's awake, he's kind of annoying every time. When he's sleeping,
sleeping's cool.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. But I wish
most of the time
there's more balance with that. Kind of get him to a point where he can control that state with him, not always just being asleep. I wish we get to that point at some time.
But yeah, the Boar guy is still my favorite. Then probably Tengen, and then. Like I don't know all the other ones yet, so that someone might
surpass. There's some
even...
epicness coming, yeah.
Yeah. So as of what I've seen right now, Boar guy's still my favorite. Tengen's probably the second.
And Muzan, I actually do like Muzan, even though he's a piece of shit. Muzan, he steals the show every time he's on screen. Just the imposing, the fear factor that he has, that kind of reminds me a bit of Frieza. That personality, that intimidation he has when he's on screen. The voice actor does such an amazing job with emphasizing his action. The main villain, Muzan, the demon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's interesting. Michael Jackson. That's
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not too bad, but like I just don't know if we've seen enough yet.
I don't know. I really like the beginning of the.
I don't think it's bad or anything. I just my feeling on it right now. It's like
I like that imposing type of character. Even though
we know he's powerful and scary. Yeah. So yeah.
So want to take the next one?
Yeah. I'll go with we'll stay with the formula. Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. My favorite. I actually took over Bond.
No,
I was a Bond fan all the way.
I'm still a Bond fan.
Oh, I'm still a Bond fan too, but Bond took a step back the last 2 seasons. Like he didn't do much at all until he got his power up, right?
Yeah, he had a moment with Limbo.
But like Escanor stayed steady the whole time and actually became my favorite.
And that's why it makes me even more mad with what happened with
I'm still very upset about it. But...
They ruined amazing characters, amazing fights over there. And I do agree. Escanor steals the show when he's on screen. And I feel like they robbed him with the animation, the issues that the series has. Could have gone down in history as an amazing, as classic.
Seven Deadly Sins could have been massive.
Yes.
If they had the production with these fights,
they shot themselves in the foot with the series.
Yes. Man, they butchered it, unfortunately.
I'm glad you put Escanor here. He's such an awesome character, and I do agree fully. He definitely steals the show as
My favorite part still, and at least they animated it good, is the whole I'm Pride or whatever, where no one could move or whatever.
Or
the
who
one brother's
decided
like,
that?
Yeah, he's like, how can you move through this or whatever? He's like telling him like my sin or whatever, like, or it's something with fear, if I remember right. And
yeah,
like,
the first
like, I'm not afraid.
commandment they met there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking down on him. And that's the praise the sun moment as well. Yeah, that's my favorite moment. Yeah.
And again, I'm still very frustrated with 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have here. Let me put a more recent one: Chainsaw Man, Makima or Power, because they just take away from the show. They steal the show every time they're on screen. Makima doing her just intimidation thing that she does there, that manipulating the fear that she has in the background. She's like this mystery thing that fear of the unknown, kind of what I get from her. And Power, she's just so fun, like a bundle of fun. She's so dumb at the same time, but the voice actor does an amazing job with Power. Even her introduction there, I
think Power is my favorite too.
Yeah.
I just had to think about it, like, who is my favorite Chainsaw Man?
For me, they do different things. That's why it was kind of hard for me to choose between them.
The main character is good though too. Like, he's a lot better than I thought he is.
He's definitely a really good guy. I like his simplistic way of looking at things. I think we already talked about it on the podcast. If you guys want to check that one out, Chainsaw Man. And yeah, even Himeno, she was awesome. Chainsaw Man has really, really good characters.
Yeah, they have a good cast of people for sure.
Kobeni, I didn't expect that from her.
I agree with you. I think Power is probably my favorite right now.
For me, it's hard. It's hard. Makima or Power.
Maki's really cool too. I just like Power's silliness and goofiness and just how ridiculous she is.
But I hope because people have issues with Chainsaw Man. The anime didn't perform really well with the Blu-rays, the sales. So remember when we had the conversation with season 2? I hope it's gonna happen.
Season 2 is gonna happen. But it's gonna happen.
I don't know. I hope it does. Because we're just at the beginning as anime only with I
think the manga sells way too well too. So
yeah, the manga is insane with Chainsaw Man.
Usually anime helps manga sales.
Yeah, that's
I don't know about anime sales, but
that's why they kind of make anime to sell more manga.
Yes,
or light novels.
It's definitely happened. Like, if something big happens, like Attack on Titan, for instance, everyone went and bought the manga and started reading.
I mean, that was some bullshit that happened there. It was like 4 or 5 years between season 1 and season 2.
But I'm saying, like, when season 1 came, people like went and bought the manga. That's how it happens. The anime boosts the manga sales because people then like, I want to go read. I want, so.
Let's see. You take the next one.
So I'm gonna go with 02 from Darling in the Franxx.
Oh, I mean, that's
way better than the main character. I think she's the best character in that show by far.
She's the only character in that show. I'm gonna tell you something now. I can't even remember. I'm not even joking. I can't even remember the main character in Darling in the Franxx. I'm not joking. I'm very serious.
But you can remember 02.
Yes, exactly. Let me look up the main character.
Yeah. Yo, 02, man. That show just sold a bunch of merchandise with 02, right? But no, she is the best character in my opinion.
Yes,
I like the way she teases. I like the way she just is and stuff. And her craziness and goofiness.
Hero. Of course, that's a character I'm gonna remember. But 02, I can 100% remember.
Hero from Gundam Wing. What?
I'm so happy you put Darling in the Franxx here. That's a very, very good choice and point.
Well, it's true, man. It's true. It's 02, way better. No one else remember. I can't even tell you another name. I don't think of the other characters, to be honest.
Kokoro. I think there was a character, girl Kokoro. I remember her name because it means heart. And when I was watching the series, why would you name a character Heart? But yeah,
I know what they look like.
Ichigo was the strawberry one. Yeah, I can't remember some characters, but
I don't remember the names very well. But 02, I will not forget. Yeah. Like, I haven't watched Darling in the Franxx in like 7 years probably, or whatever. I don't know what's going on.
She's just a staple in anime. Everybody pretty much knows 02. If you know anything about anime, you know her. But you said 02, I was like, here. who's the main character in Darling in the Franxx?
Yeah.
There's a main character. Like,
Zero Two should have been the main character, but she wasn't.
She is.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, really, really good choice there with her. Let me see. One Piece. There's a lot of really good characters, but
I have it on here.
Which one do you have? Let me see. I have
I want to hear you first.
Zoro from the main group. I only the main group. I don't mean the entire. There's I like
Zoro. Everyone beats everyone for me.
Yeah.
Dude, I have Zoro figurines everywhere. There's like 3 right there.
Dracula,
actually 4.
I always like him. Shanks. There's a lot of characters I love in One Piece, but from the main group, I mean the crew with the Straw Hats, Zoro, and probably the most iconic moment from him in One Piece was that in Thriller Bark there, or was that arc in Thriller Bark when there's no pain?
Nothing. The episode's called Nothing Happened.
Yeah, that was just amazing moment there, and even his scenes when he's fighting. Of course, Luffy has epic scenes with the fights.
I really like there. Luffy as well, because I like everything Luffy stands for. But Zoro's my boy.
This is why it's really hard with One Piece. Just the multitude of characters that you have here. It's very hard for me to say.
Me and my wife argue all the time because she's on Luffy. I'm on Zoro.
You can't really make a choice. It depends what's happening at that moment. Hey, I like that character more. Next moment, this other character did this, or in the future, or in the past. Or this is why One Piece is great.
Super deep meanings.
Yeah,
I think even Oda said that if Luffy ordered Zoro to kill Straw Hat, he would.
Yeah,
that's he's so loyal. That's how loyal he is.
In loyalty, yeah. He's the first mate, the first one that joined him.
Yes, I love Zoro. He makes me laugh. I love what he stands for. He's badass.
He has the best sense of direction. He never gets lost.
Yes. He just gets lost and he fights whoever he wants to fight, and then he just does what he wants to do. I love it though. I love that character a lot. But yeah, Zoro's like one of my all-time favorite characters. So
and just there's insane moments with One Piece characters. I don't even think there's any series that comes close to the world building of One Piece and how many characters you have to keep track. And
I would consider One Piece kind of like a Marvel universe now for how many characters are. I'm just saying
ass.
Well, no, I'm just saying in my meaning, the universe.
I would put it more like Lord of the Rings, or the actual universe of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's very massive now. Because Marvel's very massive. I'm not saying Marvel's better or anything, but I'm just saying the scope of everything is there's so much. And if you're reading the manga right now, there's shit's going wild.
There's
the latest chapter this week. I was like. Oh my god! And we just had a bunch of new characters too. I'm very excited. We're gonna do an episode.
There's gonna be One Piece episode. I also have to catch up with all of the spoilers, but
there's a lot going on.
Considering we had not this latest chapter right now. What was it? This is 1080, right? This chapter.
Yes, 1080 just came out. Yeah.
1079 we had the Shanks moment, and now we have this Garp moment.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Something happened. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to spoil with people because I know a lot of people
everywhere.
There's a lot of people that do not they don't read One Piece at all.
There's kind of reversed with One Piece. You're wrong. A lot of people read the manga more than the anime.
At least over here, I think there's a lot of anime watchers.
Every time you talk about One Piece, more people read the manga than the anime. And even as a recommendation, everybody's like, hey, read the manga instead of watching the anime.
Yeah. But I don't know, my friend from California, he's like, oh, I'm so happy that you actually read the manga because I can't find anyone that does. Everyone just watches the anime.
It's kind of weird for me.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people, and I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that watch their reactions all the time. They just watch the anime. They don't read the manga. They don't do.
For me, it's kind of reverse. I always find people more manga.
Maybe over there. Manga.
Not over here. No. Over here. I have one friend that I can talk to about anime.
Oh, okay.
I talk mostly with people not in Romania.
Well, it's interesting because, for the longest time when I went to conventions, when I started going to conventions,
there's two friends. I have one more, but he doesn't read the manga, just anime only.
Well, I got into One Piece and I loved One Piece, but when I went to conventions, like you barely. This is like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like One Piece wasn't that big, especially over. It was huge in Japan, obviously,
Oh
massive in
yeah,
Japan.
yeah, of course.
But the popularity did not hit. Now it's hitting. Like I would say the last probably 2 years now, it has hit. Like it's skyrocketed in popularity
Mm-hmm.
over here. Which you can see in conventions with people cosplaying, people talking about stuff. Because like when I went, barely like anyone, and that's when the English dub just came back. Actually, was the time I think I started watching One Piece.
I
When
did watch also some English dub when I started with One Piece. Then I think I
yeah.
ran out of episodes. I
Well, they
picked
did the
up,
4 kids, and then
and
there was a
yeah, the
long
4 kids there.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I still.
There's like a gap or something. Then Funimation came over and like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, we're bringing this back, and that's because I met a lot of the voice actors at the conventions and
Oh,
stuff.
nice,
But
nice.
um,
I do want to go also to some anime convention. At some point, I
yeah,
didn't get
yeah.
the chance,
But
especially here.
I met the voice actor from he plays Ace in One Piece,
Oh,
and he's Travis. I don't know if you have watched Critical Role at all or
yeah, I
know
know
of him.
some. Also
Yeah,
watch
the big
Vox
guy
Machina.
Travis.
What?
Yeah,
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 Was
yeah. Well, that's the guy. He plays
oh,
Ace.
nice. I didn't know.
And I met him, and he's like, yeah, I got to play this awesome character because I got his autograph, and he's like, yeah, I'm excited, to play. I didn't even know who he was because this is like my first. I think it was my first convention I went to,
Mm-hmm.
but he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm in this. I'm like, well, who do you play? And he's like, oh, I play Ace, and I was like, I'll sign it for you. It was past the Ace moment. I'm like,
Oh,
well, he's technically not in this chapter, but I was like, he doesn't know because they're not at that point. They weren't there yet.
They didn't know. Yeah.
I think they started Water 7. I think at that time. I was like, oh, you have no idea. So,
Poor guy. Él no sabe.
yeah. So that's one of my One Piece stories with Travis there.
Awesome. That's an awesome story. This is what One Piece does. You have these awesome moments here.
But it's cool to see now. Like One Piece is finally like my stepbrother's like, I've been trying for years to get people to watch One Piece.
Finally, also, I always have this argument with people. They're scared of One Piece regardless of manga or anime. I'm like, okay, you like anime or manga, whatever. You're already in this community, this world, this content, this hobby, however you want to call it. So you get that series. It's a short series, 12 episodes, 50 chapters, whatever. You watch it, you get that empty feeling in yourself. Wow, I would have liked more. And then you have One Piece. There's a lot of it of something great, and it boggles my mind. I can actually not understand this. You're afraid of something you're gonna like, and I'm not saying do it 24/7. You're gonna watch 100 episodes of One Piece per day. No, watch 2-3 episodes today, 2-3 episodes next week, whatever. But it's there. You have something great.
Yeah, I think.
Please do yourself a favor.
That happens with a lot of people. Like now, like, oh, I don't want to put the time into it. It's
but
like,
what?
But you have.
What
like even video games, like long single player games. I was like, yeah, but you just take your time. There's no rush. You have the game forever.
There's not a
or you have the anime forever.
Watch it now. Press next episode. Read next chapter right now. Don't eat. Don't sleep. One Piece. Hey.
Or just start do arcs. Just do like one arc. Take a break.
Yeah, exactly. I have an online friend. We had this discussion that he finally got into One Piece, and after that. I'm on episode 400 now, so you saw the
yeah. That's what happens a lot. I'm like, the salute there, gotta give him a shout out. Like he just like started not too long. I remember talking to him and he didn't watch it at all. And he's like, man, this is really good. And he's like at 800 or something, I think.
Nice. We should bring the salad also on the podcast.
Yeah, he's been on the podcast before, but I remember. I think even you go early on in this podcast. We talked about it where he hasn't watched it at all, and but now he's I don't know, he might be caught up now. I haven't talked to him in a bit, but so it's just exciting. I'm like, yes, finally people are watching One Piece.
Exactly. So that's why for me it's very hard to understand why people can get into One Piece.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm excited as a One Piece fan. It makes me really excited that people are enjoying it. I've been asking for people. A lot of people, even my family that watch anime, I'm like, you should watch it. You know, oh,
Yes,
it's
get
really
it, One Piece, watch it, give
long.
it a
It's so
try. I get it.
long.
At the beginning, as all series, especially long
Or
series.
are they like, oh, Naruto's better? Why would I watch it? You know?
No,
Or,
no, no, no. There's wrong takes, and then there's that one. And especially, I saw some. You reminded me of this, especially with Naruto. There's Boruto fans are
they're
again
still
wild.
bashing, man. Yeah,
Boruto is
I don't
better
know.
than One Piece.
Oh yeah, I've seen it on Twitter. I'm like,
no, you like Boruto. I'm happy for you, but you're wrong.
yes, you're crazy, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You like what you like, but what I don't know. But yes.
Okay.
Is there any more for you? Or?
Yeah, I have. Let's see, Takamura from Hajime no Ippo. And you haven't watched Ippo yet, the boxing one. Yeah, I highly recommend it. One of the best sports anime.
I'll get there.
I like the main character also, isn't like this, but Takamura is kind of your Torkel, your Zaraki characters like that. Like. Yeah, you're definitely gonna like, especially one fight which is one of the best fights in anime in general. You can find it in every compilation if people have done their research. Him versus Hawk, and it's an awesome fight. And I love Takamura, how much he gets into the fighting. He also respects the fighting, the technique, the effort, everything that goes into boxing here, and he gives it his all. And he's a battle maniac at the same time. But yeah, Hajime no Ippo is awesome. I highly recommend to everybody to give it a shot. And Takamura, I really like him. He steals the show every time he's on screen. Also, the comedy between him and the main character, them measuring their Madaraka, if you remember from Handyman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have one more.
Okay, I have a few more, but those are I don't know, kind of like a group. I can go through them faster. So, okay.
Okay, so my last one I just put on. I mean, there is obviously more, but I put Sinbad from MAGI.
Oh, I fully agree. Good thing. I forgot about MAGI, and you made him
mad
right now.
Is the man? Yeah, Sinbad is awesome.
Yeah, Sinbad.
Every time.
Yeah. He's kind of like Gojo in.
And the side series is really good too. If you watch that, the Sinbad story.
They actually gave him a series. Yeah, that's very true.
Yes. He's so good that he actually got his own series.
He's the best character in MAGI. I agree fully.
Yeah, yes. I actually like a lot. I actually like.
I like the characters. They're all sure.
What's the chain girl, the red hair?
Morgiana.
Yes, I like her a lot.
She's awesome also. Yeah, she's very good.
She's one of my favorites too. But I think Sinbad beats it just by a little bit.
But this also made me really mad. Where is season 3 of MAGI?
I know.
And especially,
I'm just saying it. It's over. The manga is over. I just want to see the ending.
Give me season 3, season 4, 5, whatever.
Those 3 seasons you gave us already, with season 1, season 2, and the side story. I love. I want the last bit. Like, give it to me.
Remember when we had the top 10 last year?
Yeah.
We had Orient from the same creator that got an anime, and season 3 of MAGI didn't get an anime.
I know.
Made me sad.
The same creator. I was like, why did you do Orient, please? I mean, you can do Orient.
I mean, yeah, sure, do Orient.
Just give me MAGI season 3.
I wish you success, but yeah, give me MAGI.
I mean, that's probably not even his fault with the author. That might.
I think it's her, but whatever. Yeah.
Or her. It might just be a company or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it might be some
licensing,
business
whatever issues behind the scenes, but I don't care about. Deal with it. Give me MAGI season 3.
I want MAGI season 3.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought Simba. I'm really glad about that.
So I was excited for Orient. I was like, oh, same person as MAGI.
Yeah, me too. That's why I watched it, and I haven't finished it. But no. There's a kind of a Walmart Simba there in Orient, but no, he doesn't come close.
No, the characters are way better in MAGI.
Oh, not even close. No, they're not even in the same universe. Yeah, I agree.
No. I put Sinbad in there as my last one.
Let's see. I have ReZero also. There's some characters that steal the show. Even though I love Subaru, he's one of my favorite MCs.
I thought about putting one,
it's very hard to put, but I wanted to mention ReZero because of the characters. You have Roswell, you have Echidna. Every time they were on screen, they were they were stealing the show. A lot of characters there. The Witches Covenant that we had, finally meeting the witches. That was such an awesome episode. Then we have Mushoku, which you have the controversial main character. Already talked about that, the issues with the series, but everybody, every time they're talking about Mushoku, there's Eris, Roxy, Ruigerd, one of my favorite characters in the series, Orsted, that was in the Turning Point, Ghislaine, the best waifu in Mushoku, Muscle Girl. But probably the characters that steal the show more out of everything, they're sport type of tournament type of series, like Blue Lock, the one that we have here. Every main character is awesome in Blue Lock, but every time they're introducing a new character, Ren, the new character that we got right now towards the end, they're like, yeah, they're awesome. Baro, every time he was on screen, he was stealing the show. In Kuroko also, I hope at some point you're gonna watch Kuroko's Basket, the generation of miracles, Akashi.
It'll be Hajime No Ippo and Chrono Basket would be like
Aomine,
my next sports anime.
Atsushi, Murasaki Bara, Kise, the movie, also the final game, just awesome main characters, supporting characters, and even makes more sense considering the situation of the main character in Kuroko. I'm not gonna spoil that. It's gonna make sense when you get to the series. Also in Fairy Tail, there's also the girls every time stealing the show.
One of these days, I might go through Fairy Tail.
You should. It's one of my favorite series.
I had a hard time going through it, but
the beginning
I can push through it.
Beginning is really rough in Fairy Tail, and the last season, the conclusion of the series has major issues. But I still love Fairy Tail. It's one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, my wife was very upset. She's a Fairy Tail fan.
Yeah. And
she was very disappointed. But the only reason why I was thinking about catching up with Fairy Tail is because they have that 1,000-year
100-year quest.
Yeah, that's
it's coming also, and we also have right now Eden Zero. We already talked about same creator.
I actually like Eden Zero.
As
the first part. I only watched the first 13 episodes.
I finished it also. I'm waiting for
I actually like that one.
It's more condensed, more refined a bit than Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail is like, I feel like we're doing nothing the first like 10 episodes I watched.
The beginning is very, very rough for Fairy Tail. It feels like a cartoon than an anime.
I'll power through it just so I can rate it. Probably the same thing with Black Clover. I'll power through it because I have a different thinking now with this podcast. Like,
you should.
If it sucks, well, it's content. I mean, if it's great, it's content.
This is also a rule of thumb for long-running series. Kind of like if it has over 100 episodes, the first 30-ish episodes are very rough to get through. Not all of them, because Hunter x Hunter starts and gets going. There's exceptions to every rule.
Like snowball effects,
Yeah, but Fairy Tail, Black Clover, Katekyoshi Hitman Reborn, all of them have these issues with like the first 30 episodes. It's very rough to get through that part. But
I would say like Naruto and Bleach is like a wave to me. Like,
and One Piece
is really good.
One Piece is also very rough to get through the first episodes.
Yeah, it's just a little different. That's like a snowball effect. I would call it like Hunter x Hunter, but each arc is a snowball effect in One Piece.
But no.
So it starts really slow, then it ramps up, and then it goes back. I mean, just
the first episode, because One Piece has the arcs, and every series has different arcs which they ramp up over them. But the beginning is rough with long-running series.
Yes, well, especially One Piece, you have to get used to an anime style that was back in the 90s when you started.
The design, And,
it's 25 years ago anime, so which I actually don't mind, but I grew up on it, so it's different.
Yeah, it's nostalgia glasses, sentimental value, but if you're new, it's gonna be rough.
But if you're younger and you're used to all this new anime, it's probably gonna be really rough. And I don't blame you; it probably will be rough. Me, I grew up in 90s anime and stuff, so it's like I'm kind of used to it. For us,
we're used to it,
but I totally get it. I totally understand. Yeah, because it will take a while.
And one more series, very fast, Highschool DxD, the very ecchi, degenerate one. I think the girls there just instantly steal the show. Probably why a lot of people watch it. And I won my season 5 with this series.
You think they'll ever have a season 5?
I don't know. I hope so.
I haven't watched it, so.
You should. I came for the boobs, but then I stayed for the actual.
Well, I've heard stories. I've seen memes. I've seen
for the actual plot because I like the universe. I like the power system, the world building, the actual characters.
Yeah, I actually heard like good stuff. It just has that
that reputation. I know.
Yeah, that reputation of I don't know, like the harem and stuff.
I like harem series. It doesn't bother me. But hey, I'm me. I know who I am. Yeah.
Well, for the content-wise, I will dive into. So like, I'm watching the dog anime. Right? I would probably
Yes, your
never, if I was
favorite
not doing
anime.
this podcast, I would never even think about watching
Yeah,
this anime.
Of course, you watched
No.
it before the podcast.
No.
Marked in the calendar their dog anime is coming.
I had no idea about it. I thought the idea of it, I was like, this could be kind of funny, I guess. But yeah. No.
Be honest with yourself. You're still in the denial phase.
It's
okay.
It's a terrible series.
It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna get to acceptance. Don't worry.
Yeah, I gotta finish it though. I still have, I don't know, 5 episodes left.
There's maybe a lot more series like that if you want to. If you want for content, you have Read of Healer.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one to get through. My friend told me all about it and in details about things happening.
I'm gonna say one thing: Read of Healer is better than Spy Classroom.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking at this, but the story, the pacing, is better than Spy Classroom.
Well, the concept of Read of Healer is like interesting.
It is, but it's very much shock value.
Yes, but the things that are happening and what's going on
and
is...
there's also an interview, if you want, with the author. You're gonna understand more why that series is the way it is with the anime, and I think Joy had the interview with him.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Right, we just have our 2 or 3 dislike.
3 that I don't like.
I named one already, I guess, with Demon Slayer. That was one, the lightning dude. He annoys me.
Okay, yeah, very understandable. So, want me to take the next one since we already talked about it?
Yeah.
I have one main one, which I'm gonna keep after, but I have 2 that are kind of like a group. So let's see. Let's start with Overlord. I really hated the lizard and goblin arcs.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they just wasted so much time. I love Overlord, the series, especially season 4. I'm so glad we didn't have lizard and goblins. So like, and the potion, they're spending so much time.
I would agree on the potion, dude.
But why do I care about how the lizard village works? How goblins like spend 1 or 2 episodes, but not that long.
They spend too much time with potion, dude.
And I get it.
I like the other side characters.
Overlord
his group
has amazing side characters. The Nazarik, everybody that is there, but yeah, they should have been in probably the other listed characters that we like here with Overlord. But these like lizards and goblins, yes. Let's see. What's your next one?
So I put Renji from Bleach.
What?
Yep.
What? How can you hate Renji, dude? What the fuck?
I don't like Renji.
Why?
He's kind of the Krillin, or actually I say Yamcha of the DBZ.
No way, no.
Oh yeah, me and my wife.
You can't compare Renji with Yamcha, dude. Come on, Yamcha.
Me and my wife have this debate all the time.
Yamcha lost to fucking seeds.
Huh? Yeah. Renji lost to a bee.
What bee?
The bees that were attacking the people when they got spreaded out. It's like I think it's part of a filler arc.
I mean, filler arcs. Who the fuck cares about filler arcs?
It doesn't matter. It's still he lost to a bee.
No, dude, that's not part of the story. Filler arcs are whatever. I don't care about filler arcs, dude.
Half of Bleach is filler. So
but filler arcs are fucking useless in a lot of series. Don't
doesn't matter. It
fillers.
Still happened.
No, it happened for you.
He lost to a bee, man.
I mean,
that's why I play him as Yamcha.
He could have lost to toilet paper in filler arcs. I don't care. No.
He loses all the time.
This is one of the worst takes you've ever had.
He whines and cries about everything.
No. Especially later
he's
on.
Like,
everything
I'm ass, but I got my ass.
Okay, at the beginning I can give you with the way the series started, how arrogant he was, especially in the first arc when they first met Ichigo.
Yeah, and he keeps losing.
After he had the fight against Ichigo, after that
he became a cool
such
weapon.
A really good character.
The weapon is a better character than Renji.
No. This is your worst take ever.
No.
No. You're not even even in the target.
Hey, Renji is 2.0 Yamcha, just so you guys know.
No, you're completely way off of this.
No. I'm sorry. My wife loves Renji. I always tease her.
Your wife is a very smart person.
Maybe one day Renji will beat that bee.
Debbie?
A bee.
A B? I mean, you're stuck on fillers. No.
No, he lost to a B, just so you know, guys.
No. This is your...
I think Aries just erased us out of his mind.
I mean, who cares about fillers, dude? Of course I'm gonna erase stupid fillers, especially in Bleach.
The character.
But what? Somebody took a fan fiction of a character, wrote them like, hey, they fucked a pillar and now that's part of the canon. No, it doesn't work like that.
Oh,
no.
I don't know if it was filler, but it was a part of a slow part. I just remember B's attacking, and he was trying to protect the kid, and he lost to the B.
Renji versus B.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't remember.
I will find it for you.
Okay, find it for me.
I don't know about right now, but
he doesn't have the receipt. But anyway,
I have the episode because I have talked about.
Even if it's part of canon, you're wrong.
I've talked about this so much before.
No, you're completely way wrong on this one.
Let me see.
No. I refuse to believe that you actually think this, that you're actually gonna stand and defend this position right now.
Yeah, I will.
I mean, just send it to me after.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it, because I don't remember exactly. I remember the arc.
What arc? What's the arc? The name of the arc?
With I think it's with the beginning of the Bound arc.
I mean, the Bound arc is the worst arc in Bleach.
It's somewhere around that time, I think.
Okay, if it's the Bound arc, I recommend everybody skip the Bound arc if you're starting Bleach. It's the worst arc in Bleach history.
No, I think the most upsetting part in Bleach for me is the meanwhile. Where we were in the last arc, and then they did the whole meanwhile, and this is because I was watching it week to week.
I mean,
and
they did
a 30 episode. They did a 30 episode filler because I was like, now we're going to talk about the weapons, but we're in the middle of like the biggest fight right now.
That's a problem. That's a problem of the anime, the pacing, the production. I fully agree with that. Fuck.
Yeah, I was so mad.
You have Naruto,
that one gets me really angry.
Naruto flashback, Jutsu.
Naruto did the same thing in their last fight too.
And also with One Piece, 7 minutes recap at the beginning of each episode. A lot of series have this issue, but you're not gonna tell me Renji is Yamcha. No.
Renji is the Yamcha.
You're completely lost on this one. No. You're way off base with that one.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna find that clip. Man.
Okay, send it to me.
I'm gonna have to watch all Bleach just so I can find the guy.
Yes, rewatch Bleach, and then maybe you're gonna understand the Renji. You're gonna get it through your head.
No.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna find it.
I have one more group here with Log Horizon, kind of the same things like Overlord with the kids. I think they're spending way too much time with the kids. And
which one?
Log Horizon, the kids. The group of the
I
kids.
agree. Actually,
they just bores me so much every time they're on screen. And considering that
season 3.
Log Horizon is a very slower series, not a lot of action, more mental type, more political, things like that. And then you introduce the kids and takes away from the things that I like in Log Horizon, which I think is one of the best game RPG series, better than Sword Art Online and a lot of series like that. But then we have the kids on screen and they're spending so much time on them, like, get away, please move on or end the episode. Better that way. Enough with the kids.
That was definitely a problem.
And I hope Log Horizons are gonna come back more. I think it doesn't have a lot of source material, that's why we don't have season 4, was it, that should be here. But I just love Log Horizon, and I think this is the weakest part of the series. They're putting way too much emphasis on the kids. And have another one?
Do I have another one? Yes.
Which
is
one?
Probably the one that annoys me the most.
Okay, let's see. I have
Sakura.
one. Yeah, I think she's a really dumb character. Really dumb character.
Sakura could have been so cool.
She's such a useless character. It's not even funny.
She was supposed to, like, at the beginning watching Naruto, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be like this, the strength character. I really like. I mentioned many strength characters in this.
Yeah.
No, it does not go that way at all. Sorry, but if I spoil it for it does not go that way at all. I was very upset.
She's the worst part of Naruto except the ending. Yeah. Very, very good choice there with Sakura. I completely forgot about her. I would probably put her here also.
Yes, she is probably my most upsetting side character ever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I can think of anyone that's more upsetting than her.
She is, and every time I see somebody defending her, I'm like, did you actually watch the anime? Or did you read the manga?
I mean, they might just like her for a different reason, but like,
sure, maybe she's hot, she's whatever, I don't know.
I just thought she could have been like such a badass character.
Yeah, and even when I was watching as a kid, I was like, you care about Sasuke, this guy that treats you like shit, and then you're like, yes, give me more, please. Spit on me more, yes.
But yes, so that one really bothered me. It still has, and still sour about it.
Yes, fully agree on this one. Now, my last one, and I would probably put also Sakura here, is My Hero Academia Bakugo.
Bakugo?
Yeah, especially from the beginning of the series. Holy shit, he's annoying, obnoxious, and considering everything he did to the main character, to Deku, his bullying, his denial state, he's screaming every time he's on screen, hey, can you have a decent conversation? I hate people like this. I don't care how right you are or how much you are something, please be calm.
How do you feel about Asta then?
I like Asta.
But he does the same thing.
No, he doesn't do the same thing. Asta screams out of enthusiasm. He's from a happy place. This guy is just annoyed at everything. Like literally everything. And you can't talk about Asta because you haven't finished Black Clover.
Yeah, but I've watched 40
after.
episodes.
No, that doesn't count. No. And
they remind me of the same character.
With Bakugo, I'm gonna give him credit with last season.
Bakugo's gotten better over
he
time.
has improved a lot more.
No, Asta probably is too. I haven't watched it, like Eric said, I haven't watched it.
But at the beginning, the first few seasons, and especially season 1, he was so annoying for me.
Oh yeah.
They could have done his rivalry with Deku much better, their chemistry there. Just every time he was on screen, I was like, get him away, please get him away. He could have been such a much better character. Now definitely he has improved. I can even say I kind of like him right now in this season, but people were defending him in the first season, so I was like, what the fuck are you smoking? How can you like a character like that?
He's like a very over the top.
Not even over the top. I like exaggerated characters and things like, but he was just a bully. Like they made a bully be a likable. They didn't even make him likable.
Like he was always at like 100. Like he was over top about like just normal conversations.
In an annoying way. I'm fine with hyperactive characters, but he was the annoying type of hyperactive character. Like everything. You're moving.
I agree.
You're moving a fork in a different place. Just like losing his mind over that fork as an example.
The reason why I brought up Asta is it just reminded me of Asta.
Yeah, they're similar at the beginning, but Asta...
It's like Goku screaming the whole time.
With the screaming, sure, but that was more of the voice actor and direction.
Just lower it down a little bit.
They improved so much better in Black Clover, but even without that, because Asta...
It's like my 2-year-old, man, you know?
Asta didn't bully anybody. Didn't ruin their life in school or magic school, however you want to talk about the universe.
I agree.
Bakugo made,
but the way they talk though is just Bakugo. Obviously, he's more arrogant and everything like that. But like their voice pitches are about different now, ways they talk, but like their pitch is this high. So.
Now he improved. See, this season 5 spoilers. Season 5. Fuck season 5 of My Hero Academia. Season 6. He finally acknowledged everything that happened, everything he did, kind of like his redemption arc right now, which kind of got away not scot-free, kind of very easily with everything he did. A lot of people forgave him, gave him a pass. Of course, considering the situation they're in, there are much more important things right now happening than the shitty thing he did in life.
He got some good character development.
Yeah.
He's better now.
I would agree with that.
The early days. Yes.
But yeah, I mean, at the beginning I was finding him very, very annoying.
Yeah. No, I agree. He was a lot.
Yeah, that was my my last one.
Yeah. All right. That's all we have there.
Yeah, a lot. There's so many other series.
I mean, yeah, we could go more.
Characters,
Yeah.
more just.
It's just what we wrote down. What came to mind first.
Yeah. So if you guys have any other characters, put them in the comments below. Yeah. Do you agree with
if we
what
didn't mention
said here?
any.
Yeah.
And if you agree or disagree with us,
tell me why Oldish is wrong over there with that take. With holy shit, that was so bad.
I can't wait to find the video.
Even if you find it,
ass off again, dude, it's so funny.
That's so wrong. Even if he lost the toilet paper, I will still disagree with you.
Did he lose the Mask Man or whatever too?
Is that another filler arc?
Oh god, I can't remember. The little mask dude. He's like a goofy character that I think beat Renji. Dude, Renji's the Yamcha, man. I'm just saying.
No, you're completely wrong. It's not even funny.
I was gonna say Krillin, but Krillin actually won a few fights, to be fair.
I mean, Krillin pretty much is like the...
He always won the first round.
I don't care how many fights he wins, he always dies.
Yeah.
He's like a yo-yo.
But I'm just saying, if we compare Krillin versus Yamcha, Krillin actually won a few fights, where Yamcha lost every time
is a meme.
Round.
He's not even a character, Yamcha.
No, Yamcha got his own fan service series, alright?
I don't care. Have a calendar with him on your on your wall.
It's actually pretty funny. Someone made like an isekai where they become Yamcha and DBZ, and then he's like, I'm just gonna go train, because they watch the series or whatever. And so like the Yamcha becomes like Goku pretty much. It's actually pretty funny.
Yamcha doesn't even make it in the series later on. He's not even part of the series. He's just like a background character there.
Either is Renji. Let's be real.
No. Even if you haven't read the manga or done anything, Renji does so much. Even the ending of the original Bleach, what he did there for Ichigo.
Yeah, he lays on the ground quite a bit.
Nah. We're very, very wrong on this one. So let us know down in the comments below.
Many times with Renji.
So. You discussed with Renji? Okay, good. Let us know what you guys thought about the characters, the series, which one were yours, and with the new series, which one are you gonna watch from this season, or have you watched any of the new ones right now? So we're gonna see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Adios.